What's up, hot sauce? Happy Saturday. It's time for a commercial Ask Me Anything. Had an agent ask me this week, Alicia, why am I not making money faster in commercial real estate? Let's break this down because I get asked this a ton through our training company, Nucleus. I mean, when I say a ton, we train about 1,000 agents per year in commercial real estate. And some of them absolutely kill it. Some of them stay in paralysis analysis and start learning, and never jump off the starting block. And others go run, but they never earn, and they can't solve the puzzle why. And there's 4 core reasons why I see agents who have talent, who have capability that would kill it in this industry, fail. Or get to the point that they just financially can't afford to keep going. And here they are. Number 1, you have a bad mindset. Meaning you're looking at the industry through the lens of what's not possible versus what is possible. You are letting your mindset get in the way of the potential you could create. Now, the mindset can be really tricky because we have this thing called the reticular activation system, and it is what moves us into action or inaction. Because our programming, what you surround yourself with, is what creates your thoughts. Those thoughts will create how you feel, and those feelings are going to guide your behavior to put you into action or inaction, which will give you your results, which creates your next round of programming. And friend, I'm here to tell you, whether your programming is good or bad, positive or negative, will directly determine how you get through that process. And no one gets to escape it. No matter how hard you try, guess what, darling? We all have the Raz, whether you like it or not. I have learned to love mine because I learned how to manipulate it, and I can help you learn how to manipulate yours too. But if you're not making money in the industry, your mindset might be part of it because you're not getting through that cycle correctly. You either have a mindset of limited potential, small thinking, negative potential of what you could do, or you might have a mindset that you could do it all, and that's causing chaos in your world. Both of those lead to the outcome of you're not going to make any fucking money. Boo. Don't like that. Let's fix it. Get into Nucleus, get into 7 figures in 90 days, get into a great coaching system or with the right brokerage, and you can solve those things. At the end of this video, I'll give you ways to connect to those programs. Second item that I see that really is one of the major reasons agents fail to make money quickly is the wrong mentor or no mentor. If you don't have a mentor getting started in commercial real estate, you are most likely setting yourself up for failure and a lawsuit. This is a highly litigious industry, and there's so much you don't know about what you don't know that isn't written in a textbook somewhere, that's not on a YouTube video, that you didn't learn while getting your real estate license, and that your clients ultimately also may or may not know. And when they bring it to the table, you are at risk if you can't solve it. And so the wrong mentor sitting at the table with you can directly impact your failure. You don't want that. You need a mentor that is willing to let you learn, so they're going to teach you how to fish, not fish for you and then take all your money. You want a mentor that is not going to treat you like their assistant. That's not mentorship. That's called stolen leverage. Don't be that. You want a mentor that's going to actually take time with you, but in a way that grows you, not in a way that slows you down. Time with you doesn't look like letting you just barge into their office anytime with, hey, you got a minute? Because that's a bullshit growth plan for you and them. Time together looks like a scheduled weekly accountability meeting, checking in on how many meetings you have with clients every week, and going on listing or representation appointments with you up until a certain point, until it's they do it, you witness it, you do it together, and then they are witnessing you do it, and they greenlight, hey, homie, you're ready to do this. A good mentor is going to guide you through that and really make sure you understand how to hold those meetings appropriately so that you secure business. The wrong mentor or no mentor, you will not get through that energy fast enough, and you might get there eventually, but you're going to run out of money or not make money in the process of doing so, and that sucks. We don't want to do that. Third reason I see agents fail in this industry is they are really determined that they are going to get into this with little to no education. They're just going to dive into deals and not actually train themselves around what they need to know. And that specifically happens when I see generalists. See, most agents who decide they're going to be a specialist, they normally are deciding, I'm going to go learn about that, I'm going to go into this vertical, and they're studying one product type, they narrow their focus, the education naturally follows. That typically works out in your favor. But when you say, I'm going to do a little bit of everything, I typically witness those agents be the same ones that make the decision of, I'm just going to run and I'll figure it as I go. They let ego drive. That's not a negative comment. That's just calling us out in the behavior that all of us have somehow. We let ego drive in that moment, and we learn at the client's expense. And I got to tell you, that's what's wrong with our industry. We believe that that's okay, to learn at the client's expense, to learn while we're doing a lease what the 180 points of a lease negotiation are, to learn while we're in the walkthrough of a property for due diligence what all the shit we need to know about it is, and to learn the lessons and pray to God we can Google our way through it. That's not okay. And the agents that aren't making money fast enough are having a hard time putting deals together because, frankly, they just, aren't getting deals together. Duh. You got to know what the fuck you're doing to actually put together sophisticated commercial real estate deals. And you could say, well, Alicia, my market's only, a $500,000, $600,000 investment property. That's not that sophisticated. It's not the dollar amount that makes it sophisticated or not. It's the type of real estate it is. See, an industrial property in Los Angeles, urban market, has the same infrastructure as an industrial property in Brenham, Texas, which is not going to be the same type of pricing or urban core. However, the vernacular is the same. The underwriting is the same. The understanding of what drives and impacts the pricing and the leasing and the logistics and the value and the attraction of that real estate, all the same. And so if I'm not specializing in that and deepening my knowledge alongside it, I'm the problem. I'm the reason I'm not going to make money in that side. Now, the last reason that I see, and this is one that agents kind of just don't love to hear, but it's true, why agents aren't making money fast enough or at all in commercial real estate is you just don't have the fucking hustle. And that's just a hard truth, darling, that you might need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, is it me and my hustle? Or is it maybe me and I'm showing up kind of like someone who already is making $1 million a year? I'm acting like the person that's already gotten to the end game, the idea of a commercial real estate agent versus the one that's building my empire. See, in the beginning, my business didn't look like it did today. And by the way, I still work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, and I am in grind mode, but I love what I do because I'm building my empire, and I'm building one hell of an empire. Some agents that have gotten to the point that I'm at, they slowed down, and that's okay. That's what makes them happy. But if you're new and you haven't earned the right to do that, well, dude, get the fuck off the bar stool or the golf course or the beach or the hiking trail or your bed and your couch and the fucking Fortnite game and get your ass in your desk and on the phones. You've got to put in the time over time to earn the right to get to do those things. The beginning of this career is a choice of hustle. This is not an industry where you can just jump in and business will show up for you. You have to find the relationships and the real estate that you're going to work with to be successful. And no one's going to hand it to you. And by the way, if they're handing it to you, you're a glorified assistant in their business. I guarantee you that's their business, not yours. And if you ever leave that business, your pipeline is dead, you have nothing to stand on, that's their business, not yours. So when you are getting started, you need to brace yourself. You need to work a minimum, not get to, a minimum of 40 fucking hours a week. You might need to put in some more because you're building a business. You're a business owner. You're not a salaried employee sitting in a cubicle. And if you are in commercial real estate, well, what the fuck are you doing? Go get the bigger opportunity. Get in the weeds. Let's go. But you need to make sure you're at your desk. You are in the field. You are at networking appointments with people that you actually can do some business with. You need to make sure you are having a minimum of 50 to 60 conversations with your ideal client every single week, which means you need to be lead generating at least 2 hours a day. You need to go have at least 12 conversations per day if you can, 10 at the baseline, 12 is the stretch per day with your ideal client. You need to be booking an appointment every single day. You need to have at least 1 or 2 networking events every single week that you're going to. You need to ensure that you're booking 2 appointments that are representation or listing appointments every single week for you to win business, and set the goal early on that you need to put something under contract every single week. And if you can develop that hustle and that rhythm, it's going to feel like hard work in the beginning. You know why? Because it is. But good earnings don't come from a lack of hard work. So if you want big potential, you're going to buckle down and you're going to do the damn job. That's what this looks like. You want big outcomes, you're going to put big input. You will get the ball rolling through this type of activity, whether you're a leasing specialist, an investment specialist, a land and development broker. I specialize in development. Whether you're at a big shop, a boutique shop, a franchise shop like I am, your own independent business, wherever you are, the setup needs to look the same so that you're in control of your business and your growth looks the same. Even with my crackly allergy-filled voice today, I hope I've broken down for you the 4 core reasons why an agent might not be making money at the pace or as quickly as they want to in commercial real estate. Drop in the chat for me. Where are you struggling when you hear these 4? What shows up for you as, holy crap, Alicia, that's where I'm stuck. That's where I'm not earning. That's where I'm not getting momentum and I need to get unstuck. And let's go solve that. Between Nucleus and Launch and KW Commercial and coaching, we've got a solution for you. I want to make sure we find that, and I want to make sure we get your feet forward. So drop in the chat. What are you experiencing that you are identifying as your gap on getting to the income level that you want? And for my more seasoned brokers that hear this and go, hallelujah, Alicia, finally, someone saying it out loud to pin it down for these agents. Share some of your wisdom. What helped you make sure you maintain positive earnings in this industry? Because we're in a shift right now. We are in a hard moment, especially if you're just getting started, but the opportunity is about to be life-changing. So you want to get in this game. You want to make sure you know how to play it, and you want to make sure you're all in. Jump in the deep end. Let's go. Let me see what you have to say in the chat.